Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Anu. If you're new here for the first time, a very warm welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate it. So this is a general reading for the month of June 2021. We're doing earth signs. Each sign will be timestamped so you can click to your sign. So let's get started with the sign of Taurus. Anywhere you have Taurus in your chart, this is your reading. And again, yes, of course, you might want to look into sun, moon, rising energies overall. But, a lot of astrologers say that rising is the one that resonates the most. I personally look at sun, whatever works for you. Okay, so let's get started and see what we have for Taurus for the month of June 2021. Let's look at Wisdom of the Oracle. One overarching energy, and there we have it. What do we have? Fork in the road. I can't believe it. This came up for, I believe, Aries. So if you have any Aries in your chart, I think it was Aries, I'm trying to remember. You may want to look at that reading as well. But there is a fork in the road this month. Adds up to a 4. Foundations, fourth house, home, family, safety, security, building blocks, all that makes us feel secure. That's what it's about. So there may be a fork in the road around that topic or that arena. But in general, actually in the Aries reading, I thought there were just 3 arrows. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different arrows in this deck, right? So it's not just your standard run-of-the-mill fork in the road with like 2 options. No, there's quite a few options for you to choose from. So what this also says is like there may be opportunities coming your way, more opportunities that you can handle or like your brain can process, right? So things may just open up all of a sudden and everything may start falling into place. Very surprisingly, again, we are in the middle of eclipse season, so yes, there can be surprises. You may want to watch some astrologers on what's the eclipse on June 10th bringing for your sign, and that may help. But in lieu of that, I'm using the Monology deck to get us one energy on what the eclipse season is bringing for you, beautiful Taurus. So let's see what we have. We have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Beautiful. So know that whatever choices you make, you're well protected and well taken care of. Also, new moon in Cancer. Cancer is a very compassionate sign. It is all about home and family and emotional connection within our home space. So going with the 4, the 4th house, that's what I'm getting it for you as well, that this is going to be a good month for family and friends and connections overall, and know that you're divinely protected, regardless of how many choices you may have to make, and really use your intuition over there. All right, so let's get into tarot. We are doing a 9-card spread, which I call the mind, body, spirit spread. So we'll look at 3 cards for your mind space, 3 cards for your heart space, and 3 cards for your soul and what lies beneath. So let's get started with what you're thinking. What are you thinking this month? What are your mental energies in the month of June? We have the Chariot. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow. And then we have the Strength. Beautiful energies. Look at that. You are ready to charge ahead, my friends. This fork in the road, maybe several forks in the road, but you are ready. You have a plan. You're really thinking through, balancing certain aspects of yourself. With the Chariot, we have 2 major arcanas in your headspace. So big energies, big plans brewing there in your intellect. And the Chariot really talks about balancing our light and our shadow aspects, our heart over head, any inner battles, or even external at times, but mostly inner dilemmas. You're really kind of hitting them hard this month and being able to charge ahead and come out victorious. You're very clear on what you want to achieve, and you're just spending time really figuring out your options. at the end of the day, you want to, and again, intellectually, this is showing up in the cups, showing up in your mental spaces. Again, you still want to go with what makes you happy. You're very clear about that stage. It's probably a time in your life where, you know, it's a life stage, or if it's a journey, or if it's whatever phase of life you're in, you're clear completely intellectually that you only want to work on what makes you happy, okay? That your soul's contentment is the most important goal that you have and you're thinking about. And you've been very strong, and you're having to be strong as well, because this may be different than what others may expect of you, or the tradition, or the you know, the norm, or the standards that other people may follow around you. That your path may be different, and for that you're really learning to use discernment, and when to engage and when not to engage with those people who are kind of challenging your path or challenging your decisions, okay? So again, this is Leo energy. What is Chariot? The Cancer, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes, it's Cancer energy. So if you're dealing with any Leos or any Cancers, or if you have these anywhere in your chart in important positions, that could help as well. So let's see, what are you feeling? What's happening in your heart space? We have another major, because, you know, we do not have enough major arcanas. Okay, we have the High Priestess, another one. We have the Hermit. Wow. I'm telling you, you're in a space where you are really just focused on what makes you happy. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So you are very aware that there's some internal nudge, like your heart is being pulled in a certain direction. You know, this is coming from within. This is not like an external environmental stimulation that is causing you to think that way, because you know what's going to make you happy with the Knight of Cups, and you want to go after that. You want that thing that's going to make you happy. And I think what you are opening up to, or you know, again, the advice here is to open up to, is that inner wisdom. You have both of these cards. Look at that. You have the High Priestess and the Hermit. The Hermit talks about the inner wisdom, you know, kind of goes within a little bit of solitude to really figure out what makes them happy, what is their path, where they want to go, what do they want to do. Okay, so it could be something very simple too. It could be also discovering, for example, let's take a life goal, health, fitness example, okay? That there may be something that your body is telling you that is not sitting well with you, but that lifestyle does not fit with the rest people around you, but that is really calling you. That's your inner knowing. You already know, but you may have been ignoring it so far, but that's coming to the surface. That's just an example. It could be anything like that, you know, work, life, relationships. And then you have the High Priestess also, who also has the inner wisdom. The wisdom is hidden. The Torah of knowledge is under her wraps, under her robe, right? So it's right beneath the surface. So your heart is opening up to, like, all right, there is more. Your heart is being pulled in a different direction that's going to make you happy, and you're slowly opening up to that energy. And I say slowly because we have two very internal energy cards over here, okay? Excuse me. So let's see what lies beneath the surface. What's happening underneath all of this, right? What is your soul craving? What is your subconscious aware of? We have the Two of Cups, see? More self-love, more love, more passion, more cups. We have the Four of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Wands. All right, so in your Soul of Souls, you know what is important, and you really want to stand up to that, and you really want to achieve that. There's a little bit of a fatigue and boredom with the Four of Cups here, of like, you know, your time not coming, or things not happening, or just the opportunity not coming, or you know, the offer not coming, whatever that is. There's been a little bit of a boredom, and yes, we are in a pandemic type of situation, so there are environmental factors that are also affecting it, but there is a strong desire to quickly move forward in that direction. So what I'm seeing is that your soul is ready to power through. Eight of Wands is a travel card. It's a lot of inertia, a lot of momentum. There's a lot of growth also. So your soul is like really ready to power ahead, tired of waiting, wanting to really honor what you love, right? Or who you love, wanting to really move forward towards them. Again, it could be a relationship. But I think what's slowing down is that the heart is kind of catching up, okay? Which is an interesting space because your mind is ready. You're thinking about it and you're slowly opening up to your intuition. Like keep paying attention to that because you have the answers within you, but you're kind of ready to move forward. And then let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Six of Cups. Yep. Ready to feel like a child again, ready to do or be with people that make you happy, do things that make you happy. That's what this is, bringing out that inner child. That's what your soul is craving right now, okay? All right, so let's look at some soul journey cards and see what's the soul lesson you may want to master or work on this month. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus. And we have acceptance. All right. So this says, I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. It's very, very powerful. So this is again with the Strength card, and we're talking here a little bit like sometimes your point of view may not be accepted or may not have been, you know, the norm in your environment. It's okay to not worry about bringing others along and coaching others and helping them see your point of view. Don't have to engage in that. Just accept it. Everybody's different and there are different points of view. You focus on your goal and your happiness and your path and honor your calling. And that's all you need to do, okay? All right, so let's get you an animal spirit card before we close out the reading. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Help me reach 1,000 subs. I would really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And I wish you much love and light. But let's get you your, it's too many, animal spirit card. Beautiful Taurus. Ooh, butterfly spirit number 11. Transformation is beautiful. There is so many messages in this one card. First of all, 11, my channel 1111. You are aligning, and that's why you have the High Priestess, you have the Hermit. These are all inner alignment cards. You're already aligning, you're transforming, leaving the old behind and turning into that slow period of the Four of Cups is going to be over. You are blossoming into a butterfly, completely transforming. Transformation is beautiful. So accept that. Changes are coming and good changes are coming. Just be open. And you know, when you reach the space of the fork in the road where there may be many paths to take, there is no wrong path. There is the right path or there is a long path. That's all there is. So choose whatever your intuition tells you to choose. Go towards that path and know that you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so those are your messages that I'm getting this month for you, Taurus. I wish you much love and light. Hashtag comment below. Claim it in the comments if you want to claim these energies for you. And I will see you next time around. Take care for now. Bye. Hello, my lovelies. This part of the reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any placement of Virgo you have in your chart for June 2021. So let's get started. Let's look into a wisdom of the Oracle to get you an overarching energy for the month and see what we have for Virgo. Oh, it's too fast. Let's do it one more time. Okay. We have never-ending story. It's funny how many times I've shuffled. This came for probably in a fire sign. I can't remember right now, but this is again talking about number 10, just endings and completions and also beginnings. So there may be some areas in life where you may be feeling like this is a never-ending story and you're ready to end that cycle, ready to end that pattern. Okay, so that's what's coming up in June. You may get the opportunity to close certain cycles. Since we are in the middle of eclipse season, I'm also using a Moonology deck to get us, like, you know, just the moon energy for us. So let's see what we have for you, Virgo. What is the energy for Virgo in June 2021 through all the eclipses that are going on? Emotions are running high. Super moon. Wow. Okay. So that's just something like it's a good message to know that it's not just with you, but also with people around you. Emotions may be running high, right? So use discernment. Don't engage. Don't give them too much energy if it doesn't make sense, right? So this is just like a self-preservation type of thing, to not engage in very heavy energies when everybody around us is kind of also very, very high on emotions. Okay. All right, but overall, I feel like this could also mean that you may also be a little too emotional with this scenario, whatever this is, where you want to close certain chapters. Just pay attention that you don't feel too emotionally driven in that area as well. That's what the message that I'm getting for you. Okay, so we're doing a 9-card spread, mind, body, spirit, starting with your mind. Let's see, what are your mental body energies? What are you thinking about? In June, we'll do 3 cards for each area. So you have the High Priestess, and let's get you 2 more. We have the Chariot, wow, and then we have the Queen of Swords. Look at that powerful energy. So this is interesting to me, with the Queen of Swords on one side and the High Priestess on the other, flanking the Chariot, right? So this really kind of tells me that you may be a little bit torn in 2 different directions. And also we get that obviously with the Chariot, where, you know, the sphinxes are not like straight ahead, they're kind of at an angle, pulling you in different directions. And it really refers to our heart over our mind, to our light and shadow aspects, whatever our inner conflict. That's what this talks about. So thinking through what to go forward with. You already have the answer within you. You have a pretty strong intuition around it. The knowledge is within you, and you know it. You know it in your mind of minds, intellectually even, you know it. Usually this shows up in the heart space, but in the mind space, you know you possess that knowledge. One of the things that you may be, trying to do is like how to articulate it, like how I'm hesitating or I'm at a loss of words. You know, it's like it's kind of picking up or tapping into your energies. You may be a little hesitant on how to articulate it to the external world, to the people around you, to family, friends, whoever this applies to, because the Queen of Swords always speaks the truth. She has no time for bullcrap. Okay, it is all about the truth and only the truth. So she has no patience, right? But also, generally in the Rider-Waite Tarot, you'll see like a little butterfly sitting on his sword, and in this representation, it's not there. So what that means is like, you may find yourself being a little impulsive. That's all it's saying. And it's kind of taking me back to the emotions are running high card. So you actually know it in in your brain, in your mind, that there are chances you may actually just lose it and snap at people if they don't understand what you're trying to do, and you're actually very aware of it. So you're already preparing. This is just confirmation that your intuition is on point. As is with all the eclipses, everybody's emotions will be running high. So, you know, just like plan a little bit extra before you communicate your plans. That's all this is saying. But regardless, you will be victorious with the Chariot right here in the middle. Okay, 2 major arcanas already. All right, so let's see what you're feeling. What's in your heart space? What is in your heart space? All right, we'll take them all. So, oh, we got 4. Okay, I'm gonna put the Tower. So new beginning. This Queen of Cups was hiding behind the I almost said the Emperor. Emperor's here. The Magician, and then we have the Emperor. Okay. So very, very clearly, you know, in your heart of hearts, this foundation is not going to last any longer. You want to rip it apart. You know, you want to end this story, whatever this is, that's a cycle that has been going on forever. You want to close that chapter. You want to follow your heart and create from your heart, manifest your heart's desire and lead your life. So you have shaken foundations, building anew, following your heart, being the master manifestor, taking the reins in your hand, understanding and actually knowing that you already possess everything that you need to create this vision that you have, the vision of the Emperor, to lead your life. Okay, now this could be any area of your life, but this is how your heart feels right now. This is what the energies are. Honor your truth, right? You have the truth here as well. The Queen of Cups is also, it can be an emotional energy, if not, if an imbalance. That's what this says. And I'm just saying that message again and again because of the super moon card. But again, the Queen of Cups is a very generous person, always gives a lot, you know, always taking care of other people, does not necessarily make time for themselves. That's what the Queen of Cups is. And when that pattern continues, that's when the emotions become a little overwhelming, and then, you know, we blow up, right? But very, very generous energy, extremely giving, but you're learning that you can't continue in that pattern anymore if you are to create your life on your own terms. Okay, so very strong energies. I really like this. Like, it's almost like a rebirth, almost like you're coming into a new identity, a new power, identifying yourself and looking at yourself in a very different way. That's what I'm seeing here. Big energies. Okay, so let's see what's happening in your subconscious. What is your soul ready for? What lies beneath? The Six of Cups. We have the Hierophant. And then we have the Devil. And the bottom deck is the Five of Wands. So it's a minor complex around us, right? So look at this energy. Your soul is really craving to be in the inner child energy, okay? The Six of Cups is all about feeling like a child, or childlike energy, happiness, joy, innocence, just being happy for no reason. That's what your soul is craving at this point. Now with the Hierophant and the Devil, again, with these two energies and the Tower here, this is like clearly telling me a story that certain traditions that built the current foundation, your soul doesn't resonate with them anymore. It desperately wants to break free. And that's why the Devil is here also, desperately wanting to break free from these mental chains. Again, know that there is no other person who has this power over you. You have power over your life. Your free will is your biggest power as a human being. So this, again, like, this is kind of brewing under the surface, is like, you want to break away from traditions or rules and what do we call it? Institutions, organizations, whatever way of life that you've been living that doesn't resonate. You want to break away from that. And end of the day, you just want to be happy. This is all about emotional fulfillment. It's about being able to feel carefree and free like a child and end some of the karmic cycles. Some of you are actually ending karmic cycles here and maybe eclipsing some of the big karmic cycles out of your life, or maybe starting to eclipse them, right? If these cycles are really big, they don't just go away in a month, but this June may be a pivotal month for you to break through and have that aha moment when you're able to power through any of the blocks that you may have had, okay? Ooh, wow. Wow, Virgo. I think June is a big month. Everybody has had very powerful readings. So let's see what soul lesson you may want to learn or you may want to master in June. And we have worry, which says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Absolutely. So in the words of Sadhguru, and I'm going to botch it up big time, but you know, he talks about how worry is us kind of suffering in the present over something that has not even happened yet, right? That's like something may happen in the future and you're worrying about it. You're not even there yet and you're messing up your now, just thinking about the worry in the future. And that this is a sadness or worry from the past events. Again, the past is in the past. It doesn't exist right here, but now you're like giving more energy to the past. So that's what this lesson really is about, learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, you know, just be in the present, accept the way things are, honor your truth, and carve out your own path. That's what the main message here is with the Soul Journey card. Okay, so if you made it this far, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. But let's get you an animal spirit message before we close the reading for you, beautiful Virgos. Let's see what we have. We have the Bee Spirit. Number 7, sweet results await. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Sweet things are coming your way. You worked hard. You worked hard on breaking these patterns. Stand up, power through it. You know, you're strong. You are the emperor of your life. You can make it happen. Stop worrying. Sweet results await. And 7 is also the number of alignment. Okay, so things are lining up for you. I wish you the very best. Comment below, hashtag claim it if you want to claim these energies. And of course, like, subscribe, share with friends and families. I would really appreciate that. Wish you much love and light, and I'll see you next time around. Bye for now. Hello, my lovelies. This part of the reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any placement of Capricorn that you may have in your chart. These are your June messages. So let's get started with Wisdom of the Oracle and see what is an overarching message or theme for you. Okay. All right. We have serendipity, yay. Number 18 boils down to a 9. 9 is wishes coming true, wish fulfillment, feeling content and happy, but serendipity showing up like the clover leaf. There's lucky things happening. I don't know where is Jupiter for Capricorn. I think it is still in Aquarius, so it's retrograding in Aquarius. Don't quote me on that, but this is really about if it is in Aquarius, it is your second house, so that's moolah, money, money, money. Okay, so luck may be changing when it comes to money or in other areas of your life. Things may be quite serendipitous this month for you, Capricorn. I'm like all excited because I'm a Capricorn sun too. We could all use a little stroke of luck, couldn't we? All right, since we are in the eclipse season, I'm using the Moonology deck to just get a moon energy for us. So let's see what we have for Capricorn. Let's get one card for Capricorn. Okay, we have you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, because aren't Capricorns really hard on themselves and working hard all the time and just like trying to catch up and keep up? If that is you, please know that you are good enough. You don't need to change a thing about you, okay? A little self-love would go a long way over there. All right, so let's get into tarot. We are doing a 9-card spread this month, looking at mind, body, spirit. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? And what is happening underneath the surface? So let's start with your intellect. Let's look at your mental body. What are you thinking about? We'll take that. And one more. All right, so we're going to draw that out. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Hermit. Really, really nice energies here. Overall, again, thinking through goals always. You know, Capricorn has goals. The Queen of Wands is very goal-oriented, very attractive, very magnetic. You know, it's a very, very good, generous leader. And there's a lot of abundance, and it's also very spiritual. You see the cat over here always talks about connection to other realms, right? So very divinely guided at this time, but also thinking through what next do you want to conquer. Okay, that's what the Queen of Wands energy is. What lights your fire? What makes you feel creative and passionate in life? And that's what you're thinking through. With these two showing up together, again, this is also telling us that you're very balanced in your mind, in your approach, that has to spark your fire, light your fire, but also make you feel happy like a child again. You know, Six of Cups is really a childlike energy, you know, following our inner child, inner happiness. So those two are important to you. Things that make you happy and make you very excited and full of passion for life is what you're thinking through. And you probably are getting some internal nudges or some ideas. There's an inner light with the Hermit showing up here, Major Arcana. It talks about you possess the knowledge within you. All you gotta do is go within and honor it, but you are aware that you are getting some internal nudges over here overall, because this is your mind space, right? So it's not a surprise. You're very aware of it. You're just trying to find the light that'll give you both, or the option that'll give you both happiness and inspiration at the end of the day. Okay, so maybe you're building some plans. I like this because whatever you do, it's going to be lucky. So let's see how you're feeling. Let's see what's in your heart space this month. There's the Queen of... These two are showing up so much today, I kid you not. Whether I draw them or whether they flip out on their own. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So we have the High Priestess. This is in your heart space. We have the Chariot. So 1, 2, 3 major arcanas, and then we have the Seven of Swords. Yes, makes sense. So you're in a place, as I said, you have the Hermit and the High Priestess, right? So you know, you have the wisdom within, you have ideas within. There are some things you may also be working on certain goals that you're not ready yet to share. Like your heart is being a little cautious because the Queen of, the High Priestess keeps the knowledge under wraps. She doesn't like share it openly unless the time is right and unless, you know, everything falls into place. She doesn't like come out and announce it. Okay, so that's what showing up in your heart space is like. You may be holding your goals and your vision a little bit close to your heart, which is understandable, but regardless, you're building a plan and you're ready to be victorious. Like you want to win at the end of the day. You really want to win on whatever goal this is, mastering your light and shadow aspects, overcoming this battle between heart and your head, overcoming that battle and wanting to come out victorious. But in the process, it's very careful energy, right? So you feel you're not ready yet to share it out in the open. And this could be with friends, with family, whatever, social media, absolutely. You don't want to put it on social media, but that's what this is. This is a very careful energy, measuring your steps, watching your step and making sure you don't step into any traps. And also when the way this person is looking at the campground, just taking the essentials and just stepping out quietly, tiptoeing away and staying away from all the drama. So this is very cautious energy. It's cautiously optimistic. That's how you're feeling this month. And you know, again, if this is a very big life change or big goal that you're working on, then yes, it does make sense to kind of hold your cards a little close to your chest. That's what I'm seeing over here. And if Jupiter is involved, this could really be big. Okay, it could be really big. You may already know what this is. You may, before June, whenever you see this reading, you may already know something is coming your way, but you know, like it's not written in stone yet, so you're very cautious about sharing it and celebrating it, but something is coming that you're being kind of holding guard a little bit. Okay, so let's see what lies beneath. 2 more cards. Whatever it is expansion, because we have serendipity and it's really giving me a lot of Jupiter energy for you. Oh, and Saturn has gone retrograde, I believe. So that also takes a little bit of pressure off of Capricorn, because Saturn rules Capricorn. Okay, what do we have? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands. They kind of sound the same, the way I say it. Let's get you one more. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, that makes sense because of why you're not ready to really open up. Let's see the bottom of the deck. We have the Star. A lot of healing, a lot of wishes coming true, wish fulfillment. One major thing as we're getting serendipitously is going to really blow up. It's going to be big for you. Please comment below. Let me know what that is. I would really love to read that. But a lot of healing from the past and a lot of self-care and taking care of others, but really like coming out and blossoming. And why I said it makes sense for this cautious energy is because of what lies beneath. We have the Knight of Wands, which is an energy wanting to charge ahead, again similar to this energy over here, wanting to follow your passion, just build. Is this a side hustle, or is this like a new job or a new business or a new relationship that you really want to go forward with, right? That's the desire that is there underneath it all. However, things have been a little slow with these two over here, right? With the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. These are both waiting it out cards. The Nine of Wands is a card or energy of perseverance, right? Holding on, just holding on a little bit longer, fighting a little bit harder, just holding your ground. And it's an exhausting energy. It can be quite exhausting. So people get tired, but then Spirit, tells us like, this is not the point to give up. You are so close to your destination. Even if things are crawling literally at, really like a tortoise pace or whatever, so it's slower. A snail's pace, doesn't matter. Stick to your guns. Things are coming into fruition. And the same energy comes with the Seven of Pentacles as well. The Seven of Pentacles, again, is you may feel at points of time, you may feel whether it's worth it to wait and stick around in the same energy or just give up or do something different. And this is a contemplation energy, right? But with everything else going on here and with these energies that we're seeing here, this is not the time to give up. Persevere, just go along a little bit longer. Things are going to start changing. And there's a lot of planetary movement too that's going to affect us as well. And you have 777. 3 sevens. Do you know what is 3 sevens? Jackpot. 777. You are hitting some kind of jackpot. Oh my God. You know what? In the comment section, hashtag jackpot. That's what I want you to write. Claim it, baby. This is amazing energy. All right, so let's see. Let's get you 2 more cards. Let's see what soul lesson you want to master or learn this month, Capricorn. We have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So operate from love and not from fear. Fear is ego. It is literally a form of ego that holds us back. Ego has a place to keep us alive, but not when we want to charge ahead. That's where you follow your heart. Follow your heart and you won't go wrong, okay? So operate in love and not in fear. That's a lesson you want to master. And then let's get you an animal spirit message. If you made it this far, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Like, comment, share with your friends, family, if you think they would benefit from these positive messages, okay? So let's see what we have. I had this feeling. We have number 63, another 9, 9, 9. Vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. Bam. This is a big message, especially with these 2 cards over here with the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. Do not give up. There is always method to the madness. There is always a purpose behind the wait, behind the patience. There is always purpose in it. That was something your soul had signed up to learn during this life journey, okay? So don't feel that you're behind. Don't feel that you haven't, that you've wasted your time. You have not, okay? Nothing is ever wasted. Wishes are coming true with number 9 again. Okay, so those are the messages I'm getting for you, Capricorn. Hashtag claim it, hashtag jackpot, hashtag 777 in the comment section below and let me know what this is about. I wish you much love and light and I'll see you next time around. Bye for now.